That's great. No one's going to hear me at all. That's even better. Hey, everybody. I'm redoing this intro because I just talked for the last 3 minutes without realizing my microphone wasn't down to my face, so no one was hearing me. It's great. So you'll notice this webcam here. Hi. I have been given a fairly long explanation as to why you should watch Peace Walker and not play Peace Walker, and I have to admit it was a pretty convincing argument. I seceded and decided that is what I will be doing. So I now have this video of all the Peace Walker cutscenes. I'll credit the person who actually did this, or the channel I pulled this from. So yeah, and I have the webcam up since it's not gameplay, and it's literally just gonna be me watching cutscenes. So and in the meantime, I have this dog here. Her name is Underpants. I did not name her. So how about we get started? Got a couple drinks with me, just in case I get thirsty. There, you want down? Okay. That sounds good too. So Peace Walker, from what I've been told, definitely is like the PSP game back in the day. If you wanted one that really made a bang for your buck, even just in terms of like production values. Sorry, my throat still kind of hurts. So. Snake!
What's going on, Kaz?
We've got guests.
Oh, it's Miller.
Don't worry.
Awesome.
Our friends from Langley.
So Miller apparently was set up in Portable Ops.
Make sure we won't fall.
Thank you, Big Boss.
Call me Snake.
Oh, sorry, Big Boss.
Vic Boss.
Listen up. For us, there is no victory.
But in Revolution, doesn't one triumph or die?
We don't do either.
Okay.
Here. Thank you.
That dude have a red hand?
I feel like a new man. There's no coffee like Costa Rican coffee.
Dogs, stop wrestling.
What brings a distinguished scholar from the Costa Rican government to Colombia?
Professor Galvez comes from Costa Rica's University for Peace.
You see,
Oh, Steve Bloom.
last year, there have been sightings of an armed group in Costa Rica. They're not ours, of course.
Costa Rica doesn't have an army.
Correct.
They sure don't.
12 of our constitution states that the army as a permanent institution is abolished.
The Peace Constitution.
You think it's rebels who fled Nicaragua? No, they don't appear to be guerrillas. They're far too organized. What's your government's take? The authorities in San Jose claim it's a multinational security firm, hired by the Development Corporation of Costa Rica. Lies, obviously. They're bringing in state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment by the shipload.
Where'd they get that kind of cash?
I fear La CIA may be involved.
The CIA.
As you both know...
Oh.
the United
First I was like, La CIA?
America
What is that?
yard. Even after Cuba, we've managed to maintain a delicate balance with the U.S.
And your government can't just give them booze.
We are not
Excuse me.
allowed to bear arms.
Japan's constitution has something similar. Article 9. It says Japan renounces war and can't maintain an army.
I understand that you and your men have neither state nor ideology, that you will fight any foe. Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. We come to you, the Militaires Sans Frontières.
So, you want to hire us?
Yes, as our deterrent. We can't afford to pay much, it's true. But we can offer you this. A forward operating base. An offshore plant in the Caribbean.
FOB!
Good to me. This place is becoming a mess anyway. Snake, we need someplace we can settle down.
The government's agreed to cooperate. Unofficially, of course.
A chopper for transport. would be
I kind of
nice,
like
too.
the art style of this. It sort of reminds me of
You seem to think we're just a pack of dogs of war.
what was another thing I saw do this? Like, was it Mass Effect or Dead Space? Like somebody did something similar to this in like a web comic, like YouTube series thing. I don't remember, but I sort of like it. I like this like kind of sketchy,
Good. You'll have to
fucking black lines everywhere.
Government's hands are tied.
Shit.
go back to your bosses in San Jose. Tell them if they want.
Like it's not quite the art renderings of everyone in
No.
MGS1, but I think it's pretty interesting.
Here.
For over 20 years, I've preached the
At most, I would say there's a lot of gray,
university.
a lot of like
Tonight,
gray and kind of white at the moment.
this is my student. She came to me to study peace.
To study peace,
Paz Ortega.
Paz Ortega.
Peace.
Isn't Ortega like a
That's
like a
my
type
name,
of
too. Kazuhira.
tortilla shell?
It's Japanese for peace. Pleased to meet you, Paz. Call me Kaz.
They've got a supply port north of Puerto Limon, a town in the
Way to go, Miller.
Mar Caribe. A few days ago, Paz stumbled upon that facility while searching for a lost friend. She was captured. She's only a child, 16 years old.
Okay.
Terrible things to her, but somehow she managed to escape.
What? Ew.
Thank God. She's Huevana. Her mother died when she was small, and she lost her grandparents in the Civil War. She hates war with a passion like no other.
She hates war.
My name is Paz, and I will do anything to protect my namesake. It is my one and only purpose.
Your accent is strange.
Get them out of my country. Make them leave Costa Rica.
Sorry, kid.
We know who you are, Big Boss. That is why we've come to you.
Dun dun dun.
I gotta thank you for agreeing to this, Snake. Man, am I glad to be out of here. Finally, we can leave all that crap in San Geronimo behind. Break into the mercenary business for real. Let me guess.
Interesting.
You're doing it for her. For her.
Who's her? Is it Eva? I'm actually curious to know if it's Eva.
Are they still here?
Come on, Snake. This could be good for us. They're willing to give us an offshore plant, a place we can finally put down some roots. This is our chance to expand MSF.
We don't need a place to stay, guys. We're nomads. We always will be.
What? You'd rather keep wandering from conflict to conflict? Tools in the hands of whoever's fighting at the time?
The second we settle down, who's to say we won't become the warmongers?
Listen to me, Snake. We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign legion.
That's interesting to hear him say that,
It's a
actually.
business. A new kind of business. Look, it's not like we're trying to start a war here. All we need to do is find out who this...
I love how we just can't get this lighter to work.
Come on, Kaz. It's pretty obvious that they're backed by the CIA.
Wait a sec. That would mean...
Our friend, the professor, is likely KGB.
Actually, I just noticed this kind of doesn't sound like Hater anymore. I know it's Hater, but like...
And there'd be no turning back.
Did something happen after MGS4? Because this doesn't sound like MGS3 Hater.
Put on some coffee, Kaz. It's time for a little chat with the professor.
Are these 3D rendered? I can't tell. Like, I know they're 2D animations, obviously, but like there is a way to... Robot hand.
I was a heavy smoker. When I got my medal from the Secretary General, he gave me this prosthetic hand as well. But smoking was ruining my lungs, so I quit. I've not had much use for it since. It's quite an honor to meet the legendary Big Boss.
Thank you.
That's just a code name the CIA made up.
Then perhaps I should call you John.
I don't have a name. Stop using that code name you liked so much 10 years ago. What about you, comrade? What do they call you back at Center?
Well then, allow me to get straight to the point. Land as slim as a whip, hot as torture.
That's the Chilean poet, Neruda.
Central America is the navel of the American continents, bridging north and south. We want this land. We'll build a socialist stronghold, then use it to split the Americas in two.
America would lose its backyard.
And with it, its economic production, shipping lanes, and strategic value. We, on the other hand, would gain a base from which all of Latin America would be well within our reach. He who controls Central America will win this Cold War. But it's more complex than that. The CIA's got something else planned as well.
What?
That is the million-dollar question. Big Boss, we want you and your unit to find the answer. Infiltrate and investigate the facility in La Costa, where Paz was imprisoned. Learn all you can of their operations. Then, drive them out of the country.
You're asking us to settle a turf war between the KGB and the CIA.
What about her? That was all just an act?
You mean her words about peace? She was captured, that much is true. But I've kept my KGB affiliation from her.
And you thought we'd fall for a sob story?
No. I had good reason to bring her along. She managed to escape with her life, but her friend was not so lucky. Why were they attacked? I believe this will help explain. Perhaps they saw something they weren't supposed to. Perhaps they heard something they shouldn't have.
A cassette tape?
Paz took this during her escape. She says her friend happened to record it by accident.
What is that?
A portable stereo cassette player, the first of its kind.
Ah, I heard they were working on something like that in Japan. Didn't know you guys were too.
I believe what you're about to hear will help you understand.
Is this Volgan's voice actor?
A Quetzal?
The phoenix bird. Paz's friend was researching birds. She went out into the jungle.
Also, that was a silly line considering it literally has a Sony logo on it. So obviously it's from Japan.
So? So what?
What, you want up here again?
Get rid of it. I chase it back to its nest. You can't. The snake's too vicious. It's all... Many people... I chase it away. It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
Oz. Voice print analysis confirms that this voice is indeed that of the legendary hero and criminal, the boss. What? The other hasn't been identified. Female in her 30s with a British accent. The song playing in the background was a hit in 1973.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your mentor? Your mission or your beliefs? I am loyal to
Oz is alive in Costa Rica. As I understand it, she was your commander, fought by your side. And that you killed her under orders from the CIA, thus surpassing her to become the hero known as Big Boss.
Interesting.
Well, what'll it be? Will you take the job?
Snake, it's gotta be a trap.
So you
Apparently,
can't turn your back on your
I shouldn't have opened those snacks because now I have two dogs staring at me constantly,
Then I suppose
waiting for me.
this.
Oh!
Wait!
Snake?
I'll do it for the girl. For Paz.
I think that's also setting up the setting up like the. I know there was a thing where like you get extra backstory by listening to cassette tapes. So that's probably setting up that.
Avoid combat whenever possible.
Oh, this is kind of cool.
Looks like you're inside the combat.
I wasn't expecting this.
Stay sharp.
It's literally including the credits and everything. This is really neat.
Yes, sir, we broke them. We acquired the whereabouts of target 500.
Acknowledged. Spears are loaded. The barge is cleared Point Bravo.
Acknowledged. Al.
Do it. Oh, this is a cuts. Oh, this is a quick time. That's interesting.
Where's it headed? What is it? Kirsu! In the mountains! What's up there?
Irazu? What? Interesting, okay. Are those knives? Is that voice singing fucking Final Fantasy song? Doug, you've already done this twice. I'm not doing this for like 3 hours.
This is Snake. Kaz, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. You found a radio.
It's got a circuit that reverses the audio phase.
Let's switch frequencies from time to time, just to make sure we're not detected.
Wait, who are these people?
I found a map of their bases. The cargo's heading from the marshes west towards Irasu.
Nice going, boss.
Kaz, this place is full of film badges. Dozens of them.
Film badges? Like the ones used to measure radiation exposure?
Oh.
Radio man was wearing one. And whoever he was talking to called the cargo Spears.
Wait, that would mean...
Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
Holy Mother of God.
That's not good. Oh! That's crazy. Yo, that's crazy.
That map, Snake. Think you can use it?
It tells me where their bases are, but it's just a bunch of points. No routes. I need better intel on the lay of the land.
Snake, the professor said he's got the Sandinistas on his side. Said you should get in touch with the FSL and Comandante.
Do they know they're backed by the KGB?
Nah. As far as they know, they're really fighting for the revolution. Whatever the CIA's up to in Costa Rica, the professor wants it stopped. We need to find out what that something is.
We need to get ready first, Kaz. Repairs?
Working as fast as we can, boss. This place is pretty beat. Looks like hell. But as long as you're with us, we'll make it heaven. No one can bother us here. No state telling us what to do. This is the MSF's haven, our mother base. And with this foothold, we'll back you up even better than before. We're gonna turn this pile of junk into something big.
Something real big for control. Yeah. CQC. I feel like I should have got some of those little party poppers and just like shot off confetti now and again when I think he does something awesome. I sure as shit needed them for 4. Fuck. What?
No way. What do we do? Sandinistas, right? I'm looking for someone.
Mi viejo! Shh. He's dead. They killed nuestro viejo.
I don't think I trust you.
Daughter, then that makes you his delegado, right? Relax, I'm not your enemy. Cuban.
A cigar? I'll take whatever you've got. I owe you one. But I prefer cigarettes, you know. How do I look? A little like El Che, no?
Amanda Libre.
Colombiano, a photographer. I came to Costa Rica to take pictures of birds.
Birds?
Yeah, quetzals.
You've got no telephoto lens. How do you get your shots?
Telephotos for amateurs. It's all in the timing.
Oh.
Let me smoke
Okay,
too.
we can talk until I finish this.
Chico.
Tell me what's going on here.
It's like his name's Chico, huh?
Place is crawling with soldiers.
Oh, look at him slumbering away as like a weird little mass of fucking little colors.
There's a security force hired by Codessa.
Yeah, and I'm Papa Noel. Those guys are...
I don't know if that was a bee or not.
UCLA's.
I hope not.
I saw them setting up shop in town. They're planning to
That'll be
repeat
bad.
what they did in Chile.
If that's the case, what are they after?
Whatever it is, it's not us.
You don't think they're here to push you back into Nicaragua?
Impossible. Too much hardware. Too many bases. Didn't you see? They've got helicopters, tanks. It's like we're in Da Nang. There must be something else. This was our last hideout. The final refuge for El Frente. After being pushed out of Nicaragua and into this peaceful paradise of Costa Rica. Then, El Monstruo attacked.
A monster.
Mi viejo. viejo. Papa, he was la esperanza, our hope.
Now that Papa's gone, my sister's la comandante de la revolución.
Do not listen to him. Papa was a hero who fought by Sandino's side. I am only his daughter. You need a special talent to become cacique. It takes someone great to unite all of Las Compas.
Sorry to interrupt, but leaders don't choose themselves. Neither do heroes. You carry on his legacy at La Esperanza, and they'll follow you, no question.
You think so? My compas trust me, but not one of them calls me Comandante.
Amanda!
See what I mean?
El Colibri!
Oh shit, is that a Metal Gear? Or like one of those weird before Metal Gears?
Get down!
So I know like one of the end game things for this is that you actually build a Metal Gear. A Metal Gear of your own. Oh shit! That's fucking radical. Oh shit, there's another one though. This is pretty well done. This is pretty well done. Somebody really went above and beyond to include like the gameplay bits, because I'm sure there's probably an option in the game to just play the cutscenes, but this took some work.
What the hell?
Es un hombre nuevo, an unmanned weapon, a robot.
Oh no, Chico!
Out of my way!
Is there any latency on my camera? I actually just didn't look at that at all. Yeah, a little bit. Me, my mama move. Oh, and there goes,
Stay here. As long as I'm still
there goes that fucking thing.
Over here! Find Chico! Venceremos!
Alright. Here comes some more of these things. It's kind of weird though, because these look actually more technologically advanced than the fucking the ciphers from MGS2. Maybe it's just the art style of this, but it looks more technologically advanced. Oh shit! Oh, you're so fucked.
Amanda!
Shoot it!
You'll fall!
Shoot El Chico Libri!
Sorry, I know that's showing up on the screen. I just wanted to up the volume a little bit. Ooh!
Amanda!
That was great. Cut your arm off for no reason. I'd love to see that too.
What? What is it?
Excuse me.
Can you roll me one? Tobacco.
Oh, yeah.
What? Right now?
Chico.
Hold still.
I treated him like a kid again. We fought. I didn't want Chico to know. Kept it a secret. Mosas Guardia chased us out of Nicaragua, across the Rio San Juan, and we ended up here.
He was tortured for years, and then he got really mad and really sad, and then really crying, and then
Amanda.
What the fuck was the other?
The banana factory.
Wait. Jesus Christ, the MGS 4 bosses.
The KGB set it up for
Crying
us to run.
Wolf,
We used the
Screaming
ink and
Mantis,
weapons.
Raging Phoenix,
Nivea
and
never said a word, but we all knew.
Laughing Octopus. He started laughing.
Oh, everyone except Chico. Everything we have, our weapons, our compass. He brought it all together.
What the?
We were going to rebuild our country. Rebuild Nika with our own
Oh,
hands.
God.
Even if we had to dirty our hands to do it.
That was weird.
But it's all over. We lost our cacique. Papa.
Hey, papi.
I could never replace him. Now they've taken the plant from us too. There's no place left to regroup. No way to fight la revolución.
No.
Here, I rolled you one.
Smoke that shit.
What about you?
This is what I gotta deal with every single time I record. It's dogs that would rather wrestle than watch Metal Gear.
Must be important.
There's no respect in the world.
Looks that way. It looks like it could be nukes.
That's not good.
What? No.
Yeah, that should be the right reaction.
Madre de Dios.
Nukes.
No time to waste. We must get to Irasu. The transport route leads there. It must be where they're holding Chico and my compass too. Whenever Chico and I argue, he goes off to be by himself. That's why he knows more than anybody about their bases. He... Oh, Chico.
You're pretty worried about your baby brother.
This is why I'm not fit to be a leader.
Fine. It's a little bit out of my way, but just tell me where I need to go.
There's a prison up in the mountains. That's probably where he is.
A prison in the mountains.
You must do something for me. If you can't save Chico, I want you to ease his pain, end his humiliation. If he gives in, if he's about to sell out his compass, please, at least let him keep his honor.
That's a promise I can't make.
Why?
Amanda, we gave up our homes, but we're still alive. We're still fighting. And there's always another reason to keep on living.
I feel alive again.
Amanda, join my unit until you've healed up.
Your unit?
Yeah,
Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Snake. Serviente.
Snake? Could it be the great cacique has come to lead us?
That part sounded kind of weird. Sorry, I know I probably look like an asshole eating this stuff But I don't know if anybody's had these.
Guys, can you hear me?
I've been saying for years that somebody should
Once
sell
we cover, she's wounded.
puppy chow like in
Guys,
stores
the
and
cargo
stuff,
on
and
barge.
now they do, and it's pretty good. So I buy it as often as I can to be like, hey, keep making
I'm
this.
sure of it.
So
Let's move.
Who's there?
is that Chico?
It's me.
Jordan. You're that photographer.
That's right.
Yeah.
War photographer.
Huh? I thought you were here for the birds.
Yeah.
I am.
It's the battle.
Whoa. Is that chest... Can I see it? Wow, the same kind of chair used.
You can't keep it, kid. Here, have these instead.
Those photos. Huh.
Did you say those photos?
She's safe. Don't worry.
You sure?
We're patching her up back in my place.
She's hurt?
I said, don't worry. It's just a broken leg.
Yeah, for real, Chico. Chill out.
Nice cigar, huh? Hey!
Kids. Chico.
If there's something this game taught,
Cargo.
it's kids shouldn't smoke. Adults have the freedom to Sons of Liberty,
How did the
cigarettes,
stuff
guns of the
coast
cigarettes,
Oh, that I can tell you. When the cargo gets to the
something
harbor,
like
they
that.
first send it up the marshes on a barge. Then they load it onto a jungle train past the banana plantation and transport it by rail. The train stops here. When it gets to the train terminal past the coffee plantation, they reload it again. This time onto a truck, which disappears into a tunnel heading toward the mountains.
Disappears. Chico, what's on the other side of that tunnel?
Nobody knows. None of our compas ever got close enough. He's protected by a spirit.
Spirit.
Yeah.
It's called a
giant
Metal
monster.
Gear.
El Basilisco.
The king of snakes.
No, really, I saw it. I was camping up there one day, and just as I was waking up around dawn, I heard this loud noise. I opened my eyes and saw an enormous shadow. Must have been 30 bara at least. He was walking on legs as big as trees.
Where did you see it?
At the terminal near the tunnel. But I only saw it that one time.
What exactly were you doing there?
Well, me and my sister got into a fight.
And you just happened to go camping.
You know, their train should be arriving
Something
at the
like
place I
that.
saw El Basilisco right about now.
Chico!
Go past the coffee plantation, and it'll be to the north. What are you chasing?
Something that could keep the world in balance. Or destroy it.
Huh?
I heard that place was a narcotics plant before those guys took it over. But you already knew that, didn't you? Look, I get it. Even revolutionaries need to pay the bills. Still, must be tough for a kid like you to swallow.
You're damn right it is. The route they use to transport stuff is the same one mi viejo used to smuggle drugs. He sold the drugs to the Norte Americanos and used the profits to fund the army. They tried to keep it hidden from me.
Is that why you went camping?
Yes. I managed to sneak into the plant a few times and I tried to set it on fire. Everyone treats me like a child. I couldn't stand it anymore. I'm not a kid, I'm 12.
I should already have a wife and 3 children by now. I'm a part of a revolutionary country.
Growing up means choosing how you're gonna live your life. To do the right thing. And sometimes have to leave the things you care about behind. Parents.
I mean, be grateful that you're not an actual, like, orphan of war, dude.
Mi viejo.
I mean, I suppose maybe you sort of are. Is his dad actually dead? Is that guy dead? I mean, his sister's alive, and she seems fairly well managed.
He's gone. But there's one thing you don't ever leave behind. Your memories. Keep them safe. You want to get out of here, Chico?
I do, but...
Come back with me. Your sister's waiting for you.
Can't go back. I can't face everybody.
You told them where your compas are. I see. Nothing to be ashamed of. Pain gets the better of us all.
Oh, he was tortured.
I wish I was dead.
Okay then. I'll put you out of your misery.
What?
Any last words? Shoot. You are only going to kill a man. I just wasted a bullet. Don't waste your life. Listen to me, Chico. You died here today. You understand? You're hombre nuevo. A new man. Now, give that new life to me.
Huh?
Fight with me, little soldier. Show me how strong you really are. Dry your tears, then promise me one thing.
It's interesting to see this side of Snake post MGS3, because he was still very much a rookie at that point, and then seeing this more charismatic leader side of him.
What's that?
Was that the Fulton thing? It is very interesting to see though.
Check out the cargo.
Nukes.
Nukes.
Fuck. Jesus. Oh, and by the way, now you gotta fight a tank. Fuck you. Oh no, it's a Persona tank. P.S. That's for Persona, bitch. From P.S. with love. Oh shit!
The tank. Just focus on the troops.
Fuck me, that's so cool. It's battle music. That's battle music, though. Is this guy's way of saying that he actually had a bit of trouble with his boss or something? Fuck. Oh, we won.
Snake.
We won.
The truck is headed up the mountain road past the tunnel.
So it was nukes after all.
What now? Their main base is up ahead.
I better hurry after them then.
But
Kaz, if I don't get moving, it'll be too late.
all right. I guess you never did let dangerous assignments or risk aversion get in your way.
How do I get inside the mountain? I can forget about the tunnel.
Yeah, the tank took care of that.
Any other routes?
Why don't I let a local expert take over?
Snake, you need a way into the mountain?
Yeah, got one.
Oh, was that Chico?
Let's see. Do you remember that precinct I was in?
In the village, right?
Right. Go back to the village and head north. There is a bridge that connects to the mountain road. It crosses over a gorge. That's probably the best way.
Oh god. Oh god. Hang on, I'm gonna fix it. Hopefully. Shit.
Cross the bridge and head north.
Okay.
Guys, I'm inside the facility. There's rows and rows of trucks here.
If that's
Crap.
what brought the nukes, then the truck we're after should be there.
Mr. Kojima? This is the one. The exhaust's still warm. The cargo's already been offloaded.
Just a minute. This isn't what we agreed on. It's too late. The changes have already been finalized. You told me it was going to be a deterrent, that we wouldn't have to launch. I am not arguing with you, Doctor. Our goal is to create the perfect deterrent. That's why I agreed to help develop it. However, in order to achieve that perfect deterrent, we must show the world our strength. 3 key principles ensure effective nuclear deterrence. First, you must have nuclear weapons. Second, you must never use them first. And third, and most important, if someone attacks you, you must strike back. Unless we prove beyond a doubt that these 3 principles work in practice, the world will not accept our new deterrent. And the only way to do that is to show them we're capable of actually launching a nuke. But isn't deterrence supposed to stop nukes from being used? Exactly. And so the one we launch will be the last one ever. I won't let you use my creation like that. Your creation? That thing wasn't even your idea to begin with. You stole it, didn't you? Stole it? You're one to talk. You got the idea for bipedal locomotion from the communists in the first place. You listen to me, Doc. Keep quiet. Do as I say. Not another word about stolen ideas. Should we succeed here, you'll be the toast of the scientific community. And your name will go down in history as champion of both progress and national security. The hell with that! Doctor! Unless we prove we're capable of launching, Peace Walker is useless as a deterrent. You used me! We used each other. I'll get my old director's job back at headquarters, and you'll finally be able to walk tall among your colleagues. I won't let you get away with this! How unfortunate. Guess I'll just have to take your legs for myself.
So is that supposed to be Hal's dad?
Peace won't just come to us, Doc. We are going to have to meet it halfway. V for victory.
Goldman? Goldman?
Wait!
Hey, you okay?
Don't!
Interesting.
Snap out of it. Where are the nukes?
He's gonna do it! He's gonna launch a nuke!
Interesting. Oh shit. Oh shit, is that a new Shagohod? Yeah, that totally is a new Shagohod. Puma! Yeah, that has to be Hal's dad or somebody. This music, man, this battle music makes me want to just like fucking fist pump. That works better. Was it the same guy that did the soundtrack for this as the other ones? Because this one's a bit more like rock oriented. It's sort of interesting to hear like these just raw electric guitars. Just considering 4 was like all like scimitars and weird shit.
Before the pod's ejected. The black memory boards are locked. Go after the boards with icons over them. Any boards you remove can be used to build our own AI weapon. Memory boards have different functions according to the icons displayed over them. Go ahead and take whichever ones you want.
That was an unmanned weapon. A prototype. I made it myself.
Who are you?
I work here. Well, used to, anyway. Name's Huey.
Huey. Interesting.
And who might you be? You don't look like one of those mercenaries.
Me. I'm an entomologist.
A fighting entomologist?
Yeah, I specialize in butterflies. I'm here to catch Ulysses.
Ulysses? Huh. I didn't think they lived in Costa Rica. Morphos, maybe?
That's it. Need to get some before the Washington Treaty goes into effect.
Says here Morphos aren't covered under the treaty.
Must have slipped my mind.
You sure you're feeling all right?
Anyway, long story short, the butterfly got away. So how about it, Doc? Did you make that big butterfly too?
Yes. And no.
What was that thing? What are they doing here?
Huh. Something tells me you're no ordinary entomologist.
I like how everyone just smokes in this.
The nukes were loaded on that machine. The project's entering its final phase.
Project?
We used this facility to develop unmanned weapons.
Unmanned?
Robots. The one you just fought was a...
Unmanned?
There's also a flying...
Cardboard.
And a
robots. The sky. Revolutionaries.
No need for a human pilot. They can only follow simple commands, though.
Why build them here?
For the CIA. They invited me here a year ago.
That's who that guy was.
CIA's station chief for Central America. Goes by the name of Hot Coldman. Apparently he was some sort of hero back at the height of the Cold War. He's the one running the show.
Hot
Coldman project.
Peace Walker.
A mobile
Hot
carrying a thermonuclear warhead
Coldman
than the Soviet RDS-220s. That's Peace Walker.
Chico's Basilisco.
I'm sorry, just one more. Hot Coldman.
I sort of borrowed the original idea from behind the Iron Curtain.
Yeah?
Link between infantry and artillery. Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. But they'd actually need to deploy dozens of them. Coldman needs funding for that. And to get it, he's planning a test, which will also serve as a demonstration for the folks back at Langley.
Wait, he's launching a nuke to prove that his perfect deterrent works?
In his words, to prove that if someone attacks us, we will strike back. Nuclear deterrence has brought us peace. At the very least, it's prevented another world war from breaking out. But the theory of nuclear deterrence exists only on paper. In reality, there's no guarantee that either side would follow through with retaliation. There's the chance that a preemptive
Yeah,
strike
that's
could destroy all the missile bases.
that's the weird dichotomy about
The
nuclear
biggest flaw
war
in the
is
theory that the decision to retaliate has to be made by human beings.
like
Let me give you a real-world example.
it's such a hefty weapon that ultimately
If the people in charge
who even knows
you and me,
what would
they're not
happen
gonna be able to
upon
retaliate,
something like
knowing
that
that
being
they're
initiated.
effectively ending all human life.
So then the weak link in nuclear deterrence theory is the uncertainty of retaliation.
Bingo. And that creates a loophole Country X can exploit to launch the first strike. Which is why we designed the system to be unmanned. With Peace Walker, retaliation is certain. It chooses the appropriate target and launches a retaliatory nuclear strike every time, without needing human input to make the call. Launching a nuclear strike against Peace Walker is tantamount to pushing the launch button against yourself. It closes the loophole in nuclear deterrence theory, rendering our friends in Country X completely unable to launch. What Coldman is saying is that to achieve this goal, we need to demonstrate that retaliation will be carried out by a machine. He will launch his nuke. And then his version of deterrence will be complete.
Dun dun dun.
I believe in peace through nuclear deterrence.
Why?
My father worked on the Manhattan Project. He put his whole life into that research. And all it created was this illusion of peace called deterrence. And then I was born.
I would love to read more up on like the scientists who actually worked on the Manhattan Project and like their lives afterwards, because like even just hearing what little bit I've seen of like what Einstein had to say about it,
they've got to be stopped.
Where'd they take
it sounds very haunting. It sounds like
the final test is 5 days from now.
It sounds
You're gonna stop
scary. Them? And I'd love to know more about it.
Hike. And besides, there's a surefire way to halt the project. You see,
getting rid of all the nukes
isn't quite finished yet.
What do you mean?
It's missing one last critical structural component. The AI. Its brain. The reptile pod, the electronic brain I was working on, can only follow commands like, go there. Attack that. I guess you could compare it to the human cerebellum. But for nuclear deterrence to work, it must function in place of a human decision maker. It needs something to analyze the huge volumes of data coming in and select an appropriate target for retaliation. Hence, it needs the high-level decision-making ability of a cerebrum.
A mechanical cerebrum.
The hardware configuration is modeled on the human brain, similar to the pod I worked on, but its role is completely different.
Where's it being made?
A research lab to the north. An AI expert named Dr. Strangelove is developing it. Very hush-hush.
Dr. Strangelove?
Strangelove was recruited from the States, too. In the field of AI, there's no one better, that's for sure. But man, what a basket case. She hates everybody. Go to the lab and destroy Peace Walker's cerebrum. I'm pretty sure they haven't finished the final calibrations yet. I'll lend you my ID card. It'll get you through security at the lab. Oh, and one more thing.
What's this? A letter of recommendation?
Yeah, it's from me to Dr. Strangelove. Don't read it, okay?
So what will you do now?
I'm done with science.
So anyway, sorry. So Dr. Strangelove.
Why not join us? Our place is outer heaven.
This is wonderful. Why am I not playing this game?
I'm probably better suited to something like that than this.
It would appear that my dog has finally eaten whatever has been flying around my office.
Do it. You'll feel like a butterfly.
You're an agent, right? Who do you work for?
Me. I was a...
No, she has half eaten it.
Same as you.
Huh.
Now I'm not so useful anymore, so they cut me loose. I don't answer to anyone. Call me Snake.
Snake. That name seems familiar somehow.
That's probably just deja vu.
See that there? Beyond the cloud forest? See those rooms?
That was alright, Kojima. That was alright. It's probably just deja vu.
Lab.
Is that,
Tu m'as trouvé. C'est moi, le loup.
French. Fini de jouer à cache-cache. Dis-moi qui tu es.
Please, do not kill me.
You're no soldier.
I am a tourist.
What's your name?
Please.
What are you doing here?
Cecile. Cosima. Coming You're not one of the soldiers? Please, lower your gun. Who are you?
I'm an ornithologist.
Reporter?
The gun's for self-defense. I'm looking for that one rare bird in Costa Rica.
Which one? The Quetzal?
Right, the Quetzal.
Interesting. I like this ongoing theme of him just coming up with random scientific fields and just saying he's one of those.
I am an honest...
I'm a meteorologist.
Compare notes later.
If only I had not recorded that stupid voice.
Voice?
I was trying to capture the Quetzal song. Making my way through a thicket, I saw immense runes towering before me.
I chase it away. It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
You're the one who made the tape.
I am loyal to myself. Who's there?
I was captured by that woman.
Oh, it just clicked in my head that the whole plot of this game and giving that thing a central AI system, I think this is giving pretense to the invention of GW and stuff like that, right? And JD and all that? The AI system?
Don't take off the
Is that what this is?
Do so, and you will never leave here.
Guess you didn't listen. How'd you escape?
I waited for an opening. Stole an ID card. They almost caught me, but I managed to elude them.
I have the Phantom Pain downloading on my computer right now. That's why I keep like looking over this way now and again as I have Steam open. I have it downloading. So far, it has taken the place of the smallest AAA title I've downloaded this year. It's 20 gigs. It's ridiculous.
Anybody in there?
I don't know. There was a tube. A large tube in the back. When I approached it, I heard a voice.
What did it say?
Jack. Yes, it simply said Jack over and over.
Jack.
Listen.
Is he crying or sweating?
I need a shower.
Wait here. I still got business to take care of.
What? You're not thinking of going in there, are you? You can't leave me here.
Relax. I'll have some friends pick you up.
Just faulting her.
This is Miller.
One for recovery. A civilian.
Snake, we don't have room for any more civilians here.
Not even for a blonde Parisienne.
A what? So she's, pretty foxy?
See for yourself. If what she's saying is true, I think we found Paz's friend.
The missing one?
I'm thinking that she's the one that made that tape. Have her listen to it when she gets there.
So she's safe then. Good news.
I'm sure Paz will be glad to hear it.
You bet. Snake, the ruins are just up ahead. Head north.
On my way.
Now hook a Fulton to her.
What about me?
Stay put. Ever wonder what it's like to be a bird?
Huh?
Yeah! Oh god. That's so good. That's so good. Oh god. Why am I not playing this game?
What? It won't open.
Snake?
Huey, your ID card isn't working. It won't open the lock.
It can't be.
What's going on?
She hates me that much? Strangelove's in charge of authorizing IDs. Sometimes a working card has its privileges removed. Say, if she decides she doesn't like that card's carrier. Well, I was never exactly her favorite. Well, this could be tricky. The soldiers outside aren't allowed in the lab either, so their cards won't do you any good.
Great.
Snake.
Kaz.
Awesome, in fact.
She just got here. Hold on.
Snake!
Cecile, how'd it feel to fly?
Wonderful. For a moment, I felt what it must feel like to be a bird. Almost made me want to give up my research and get a pilot.
Oh god.
You said you'd gotten an ID card, right?
Yes, but it was confiscated when the guards got me.
Who took it? What did he look like?
He had an arms jacket.
Wouldn't it be easier to just blow open the door?
I cannot recall his face though.
Like, admittedly, I don't know what your weapon set is at this point, but I saw you wielding a rocket launcher at some point.
Let me think. Ah, yes.
Oh, but right, it's a sneaking
A
mission.
nearby castle.
Just what I'd expect from a birder.
Would you like to hear it?
What's that song?
It's my cat cell. I took it with me when I was rescued.
Didn't you say something about them being covered under the Washington Convention?
Just kidding. That was just me. An imitation. An essential skill for any ornithologist. Pretty good, no?
Damn good.
If you want to hear the Quetzal song again, just let me know. I can tell you all about the birds of Costa Rica, too.
Yeah, will do. Thanks, Cecile.
No, thank you, Snake. Talk to you soon.
Kaz, did you play that tape for Cecile?
I sure did. It's hers, all right.
Then she must be...
She's not. Cecile says she's never even met Paz.
What?
She's at least 10 years too old.
But...
I'm guessing Paz convinced herself that it was the tape her friend made. But never mind that. Let's go over what we know so far. The soldier with the ID card is wearing an orange jacket and is in a location where you'll hear Quetzal singing. Find that soldier, retrieve that card. Excellent. It's open.
It can't be.
No way, is that literally the horse from MGS3?
And who might you be?
You.
Strangelove.
Dr. Strangelove.
I've been waiting. Snake.
Dr. Strangelove. I can't get over that. I can't get over that or Hot Cold Man.
Waiting for the one I despise.
Did she just snort some gunpowder or something?
You all say the same thing. I suppose you're here to destroy my research. Yes, I know. Just as I know what you did 10 years ago. Go. Kill me like you killed her. Kill me like you killed the boss.
Fuck you.
Kill me!
What exactly do you...
Come on, Snake. Or should I say Big Boss? That filthy title given you as reward for murder. Do you still wear it with pride? You chose a shadowy country over the mentor who made you what you are. You brought despair to good soldiers everywhere. You used the pretext of a mission to kill a true hero. Is that what you call loyalty? Answer me!
The boss.
Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
She betrayed America. She stole a Davy Crockett and then defected to the other side. She used an American nuclear weapon to attack Soviet territory. The only way for Washington to prove its innocence to Moscow was to eliminate the traitor himself.
We've already kind of been over this. Like, this was literally the ending of MGS3.
That could have prevented all out.
Like, that was the whole tragedy of it all, was that she knew what she was doing and that was the only inevitability of what would happen by the end, and that's what would transpire.
So the truth is that you sullied the reputation of your mentor, the woman you loved most in this world, before you buried her.
It was my mission.
Huh. So that's the conclusion you came to in order to live with yourself.
What's the boss to you?
I'm the one she abandoned when she left this world. I won't rest until I get answers from the woman I loved. You and I are the same. We are the walking dead. Would you like to meet her? Not so fast. You'd like to meet her, wouldn't you? I can arrange it. You took her life. I gave it back.
You what?
Care for a sniff?
Is she a girlfriend or daughter or sister or something?
There's no smoking in there, so if you want to meet her, you'd best partake now. Follow me. This is my baby, my Morpho butterfly. It's neither pupa nor cocoon, but an imago.
Yo, this fucking music.
Is someone there? We have a visitor. I'll introduce him. Don't try anything foolish. As long as we're in here, I can reduce you to carbon at the press of a button. Who are you?
Wow.
A warfighter.
Oh, this is weird.
Is that you?
I call it the mammal pod.
Mammal pod?
The mammal pod.
Participation on the project. I demanded access to all information on the boss. Everything the CIA had. Coldman sought an MAD-based AI that would deliver an effective retaliatory strike against the most appropriate target in response to a nuclear attack from a hypothetical adversary. An unmanned device to act as a deterrent capable of making the decisions and taking the actions that human beings cannot.
Yeah, we've already been over this.
I therefore concluded he required a cool calculating machine, programmed to inflict swift, sure, and utter annihilation upon the enemy. No retaliation, but he took it upon himself to come up with a different answer. He said he needed the thought patterns of the very finest rational mind, one that thought on a global scale, took both past and future into consideration, and reached the best decision, no matter how painful.
And that's why you asked for everything they had on the boss.
It was the logical thing to do. I knew of only one person who could be entrusted with the fate of the entire human race.
What's your real goal here?
To clear her name. Why was a legendary hero forced to betray her country? Why was she targeted for assassination by you?
To be fair, that was technically because of the that was technically because of the philosophers,
I want
but
the truth. The boss's last will. You must be dying to know yourself.
No. She abandoned her country. Abandoned us all.
Really?
no.
You think you understand her?
You know better than that, Snake.
You're trying to recreate the boss's last will. Is that it?
Oh, Phantom Pain's done.
Why don't you ask her yourself? Woo! Jack. Jack.
What?
Jack.
Boss.
Jack.
Boss.
Jack. Go home. I'm not your boss anymore.
Boss.
Go home.
No,
Reach out and dismantle his gun. That'd be great if it had arms. That's the first thing it does. Is it just dismantles his gun and flips him off a fucking bridge. That's not good.
Jack. Go home. I'm not your boss anymore. Go home. Is my life. Why did you come back? Go home. I'm not your boss anymore. Go home.
Well, yeah, that's...
I'm not your boss anymore. Go home.
That's really interesting that her AI... That's the first thing she says, though. That's the first thing her AI says is, go home.
Just response. Oh, God. Discontinue. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
Shit.
There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
No.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
It's a similar thing, but as I said in MGS3, it's not the same thing necessarily.
As long as we
I like
have
these
loyalty
artsy QuickTime events. I think these would bother me less than a mainline game.
even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack. I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Jack, you can't come with us.
And you know why. Like, come on, Snake, you know why. What? There's the sorta boss. Oh, crap. That's a big-ass thing. Oh, this time you're literally fighting the giant thing? Chrysalis? Wow. That's nuts. Wow. I gotta admit, this is some intense shit, man. Of course, it definitely helps that this is some, like, real production values here. Like, usually when you see Blank Game, the movie, it literally is just the cutscenes, but, and I know this isn't the first thing to do it. Hell, there's Shenmue, the movie that came with Shenmue 2. That's literally this. But I didn't think enough people actually cared enough to do this, and I really appreciate this, honestly. Oh, you fucking missed, man. Scheisse. So you basically do this to end every boss fight in this game?
Any boards you remove can be used to build our own AI weapon. Memory boards have different functions according to the icons displayed over.
Wow, does he say that every single time? Jesus.
On the exterior of the machine, the memory boards that control those parts should light up. You can tell what a memory board does by looking at its color when it lights up.
She played me like a piano.
Forget about it. You'll get him back. That is, as long as you've got the will to do it.
I am not giving up.
All right, then. I confirmed the location with Huey. The final testing base for Peace Walker is 15 miles to the north of that lab. It's an underground facility disguised as a rock quarry. All you need to do is sneak in and destroy the AI for good this time.
Right.
Snake, you can destroy it, right?
Yeah.
We all have our limits. Actions beyond our abilities.
Don't worry. I won't screw it up this time.
You're the
Sorry, the wire's tangled, so I'm trying to
destroying that AI means
unravel it.
that memory.
It's just a machine.
Nope, that's not.
How's the horse doing?
Not too bad. You'd never know he was over 20 years old.
After all.
Seems like some part of her became a part of him.
It's a very anime thing to say.
The platform and the cerebral AI are supposed to be assembled at an underground base disguised as a mine. If my guess is right, both of them have already arrived and are being readied for final testing. Destroying the platform will be difficult. I suggest getting up close and destroying the AI instead. Whatever you do, I'm begging you, don't let my Peace Walker launch a nuke. Hurry, Snake!
This is a little weird just because this actually feels like it's coming up near the end of the plot of this. So, and we're like only halfway through the video. Mysteries abound. Oh, is this that one that's like larger than life and just fucking stupid big? Yeah, for sure. Miniature arsenal gear. You're only 30%. You're only like 60% fucked. How did they even build this many Shagohods? Volgin had the entire Philosopher's Legacy, and he could build one. Jesus. No, it's fine. These guys can build like 11 billion. That are KGB or something? I don't remember. Cocoon! Cocoon!
Get rid of the cocoon. If anybody can handle something this big, it's you, boss.
Hey! It also actually kind of works as a guide to how to beat the bosses and stuff. It is still kind of a walkthrough of the game. An overlay of like just music from the soundtrack was a really good idea. It was a really good idea for this like montaged gameplay.
Hurry up and get in the AI pod, otherwise it'll reactivate. Pull out all the unlocked memory boards. Pull out the memory boards. All the unlocked boards will have icons over them.
Initiate.
What's the situation?
We're waiting on acknowledgement from Reptile. It could be a while.
Don't take all night.
Ah, Coldman. I'd like to perform one final check. Everyone, take a break. I've got some concerns about stomach.
Now's your chance, Snake.
Jack, you've returned. What's wrong? Your body temperature has fallen.
You're imagining things.
Have you come to destroy me? Your pulse has quickened slightly.
Just chilly. It's freezing in here.
I see.
Boss.
What is it, Jack?
Boss. Is that you?
What is it, Jack?
Do you have regrets?
Regrets?
About your final mission?
My final mission?
The one in Groznygrad.
I've never been on a mission there.
September 1964. You betrayed the United States, and then I killed you.
I have no record of such a debriefing.
Listen to me. I have to know. Did you defect to the Soviet Union of your own free will?
There is no mission record matching that description.
Ah.
Jack.
You're not the boss. The boss is dead.
Don't do it, Jack.
Drop your weapon, big boss.
Mammal showed the same response back at the lab. It's a sure sign that you are nearby.
It's an honor to meet you again, big boss.
I've seen that coyote before.
Lobo is the name.
Lobo? Smells like a rotting corpse to me.
I know all about you. Selena Yarsk, 10 years ago.
You were involved.
The operation to eliminate the traitor. I planned the whole thing.
Shouldn't a suit like you be back in Langley? What the hell are you doing here?
It's what the CIA does best. Ensure people in the know keep their mouths shut, or else pack them off someplace where there's no one to listen.
I get it. Trying to claw your way back into their good graces.
It's not quite that simple. My aim is a new world order. Détente, the NPT. SALT, TTBT. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis, the structure of the Cold War has been coming apart.
I keep trying to move the
a new age is dawned.
The webcam so it doesn't obstruct the subtitles or the text and everything, but I think I'm hosed either way, so...
That's your plan. Assigning humanity's sins to a bunch of machines.
Quite the romantic. Remember the Cuban Missile Crisis? When the commander of a Russian sub refused an order to launch a nuclear-armed torpedo at an American destroyer? In retrospect, that man was a hero. He saved the world from all-out nuclear war. Humans are incapable of destroying themselves.
But an AI wouldn't hesitate to push the button.
Precisely. Making it the one real deterrent.
People hesitate, lose their nerve. Isn't that why deterrence theory works in the first place?
No. Machines don't make mistakes. Only men do. That's why a fully automated, mechanized deterrent like Peace Walker is needed. Once our system is embraced, Langley will again turn its attention to Latin America as the cockpit of a new Cold War. Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama. Peace Walker will be deployed along Central America's
Don't listen to me.
Caribbean coast. All of North America, South America, and the West Indies will be within its range. We'll bring law and order to the entire continent.
And you'll still be calling the shots.
You still don't get it. The age of heroes is over, buried alongside the boss and her bankrupt beliefs. From now on, our only heroes will be machines.
Huh.
Surely no one understands that better than you. Except perhaps your partner. A deterrent for hire. An army without borders. You've invented a new system too, and an admirable one at that.
That's supposed to be an offer.
I'm not offering anything. If I'm to sell my new system, you and yours have got to go.
Wait! Coltman, I have questions for him. Information critical to the completion of the mammal pod. Give him to me.
Don't waste too much time. We've just received word that the SALT II talks are on schedule. We will launch on time.
Snake, you are going to help me resurrect her.
Shut up! The boss is dead.
Bring him.
Fuck yeah! CQC! 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 Like, a little bit of the action's hard to follow at points, but for the most part this seems to work pretty well, actually.
Take him away.
Whatever, bitch, I got your key card.
I didn't defect. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? Your mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
Sploosh!
Rise and shine.
That's a callback to MGS3.
I'm only interested in one thing. The truth. I'm a scientist, an AI developer, but not an AI myself. I'm a scientist, and as a scientist, I find this distasteful. You understand? I am a scientist, and I expect answers that make sense. Now,
actually, wouldn't you technically just expect answers and then you have to figure out
your
why
boss
those are the
defected
answers?
from the US, taking a Davy Crockett with her, and used it to
Well, that's
launch
more of a point of a
nuclear
researcher,
strike on Soviet
but
territory. That much I know from the CIA's official debriefing. Did she defect or not? Answer me! Did she or did she not die for her country?
it doesn't matter. That's the whole point of the ending of that game. Is that it doesn't matter.
My orders were to take care of her.
The times determine that.
You hate me.
You can determine that at any point. She defected. She didn't defect. It doesn't fucking matter. Is that the big twist ending with this game? Is, oh, it doesn't matter. We figured it out. Because that was the ending of that game. Is that it didn't matter.
What really happened? What did you see?
She betrayed more than just her country. She betrayed me, too.
Then how do you explain
She didn't betray
that,
anyone.
Dana? Why keep a
What were all your tears that you were shedding at the end of 3 then?
And what about
Maybe
that
he's just
scar?
bitter. Apparently it's been several years.
Scars by sheer coincidence.
I don't know.
Don't touch me.
Answer me! Admit it! She sacrificed her life for America, didn't she? Sacrificed all for a country that cared nothing for her soul or for her dignity. And you... Yes, I do hate you. But even you must understand how I feel. I have a right to know what she died for. Why won't you tell me?
That's right. Stretch those polygons.
One of Washington's lapdogs.
Stretch that
You have no
picture.
moral obligation to
He's
your
breathing all right. Like an accordion.
Would you see your beloved boss brought back to life? Then say it. Say she died for America. That she remained true to the end. Gave her life for the country that betrayed her time and again.
No. That woman was a traitor.
Why? For what purpose?
She went to her grave, cursing her country.
Why? Who is it? What are you protecting?
I'm not helping you finish that thing. Face it, the boss is dead. Whatever's inside that machine, it isn't her.
I'm raising the voltage. The next one might kill you!
You're so fucked. You're so fucked.
Kill me. Kill me now. Kill me.
Stop it!
Kill me.
Kill me, Dr. Strangelove. Kill me, Dr. Strangelove. It comes across as really goofy in comic book form.
Up the voltage. Kill me. Kill me.
I don't hate you anymore.
Do it. Kill me. I killed her.
Please, stop! Stop it!
I killed her. My beloved. With my own hands.
Stop it! That's not what happened. You're lying!
Okay. All right. The truth. She betrayed her country.
Liar! She's not a traitor! I don't understand it. Take him away.
Snake,
Yeah.
it's good to hear your voice again. Sorry. Hey, you okay?
Yeah. My lungs taste like charcoal.
No smoking for you for a while, huh?
I'll be fine. I better get moving.
Nice work.
What's the situation with you? Everyone okay?
Yeah, but there's a slight problem. I can't get a hold of Paz.
Paz? I thought the professor was looking after her.
So did I. Here's the deal. I started thinking, and I sent someone over to the school the professor mentioned.
And the school doesn't exist.
No, it exists, but Paz has been a no-show. The person at the school said neither the professor nor Paz had been seen there in quite some time.
Coleman knew about us. We've been marked by the CIA. The KGB and Paz brought us into all this. Coleman must know about them too.
You think Coleman's got them?
No. Remember, Galvez isn't some pencil pusher.
Yeah. The KGB will have eyes on Coleman night and day too. Which could mean they knew what the CIA would try to do and are just staying out of sight.
Let's hope so. See what you can get out of the KGB, Kaz.
Alright, back to work.
I better get moving.
Rock and roll.
Snake, we haven't detected any signs that Peace Walker's been activated, at least from above ground. It's still in the hangar you were in earlier. This time, it's really our last chance. Destroy that AI.
On my way.
It's really our last chance. An hour and a half into a 3-hour thing.
Boss.
Snake!
Boss. At last I found her. The culprit who led you here to begin with. Should have taken care of her back at the supply facility.
Snake, don't!
The mammal pod is finished. Peace Walker's activation sequence is complete.
Finished.
With the boss, you were loyal to the end. I'll grant you that. But your silence was exactly the answer I needed. 10 years ago, your mission was to kill her. And her mission was to be killed by you.
Yep.
She fulfilled her duty to America to the very end. Thanks to you, Snake, the final missing piece is now in place. And thus, the boss is restored to life as the mammal pod. I thank you.
Restored to life? You're crazy.
I'll let you in on a little secret, Big Boss. You see, I've already selected Peace Walker's initial target. An offshore area in the Caribbean. The trade winds will scatter the fallout all over the surrounding region. Crops and fish will die, leaving plenty of free hands to help us mass produce Peace Walker. Oh, and wouldn't you know, someone's gone and built a pesky little fortress there. Now who would do that? And right in the middle of the target zone.
Shit!
Oh well, all the better to test the warhead secret.
He's gonna blow up my FOB!
I wonder
No!
who is a ragtag band of pirates all the way out in the middle of the Caribbean. But first, we're going to prove to the White House that our baby can travel the Caribbean coast on its own. The whole world will know of Peace Walker's versatility. They'll witness the birth of a deterrent that can penetrate both communist
So, is Peace Walker a Metal Gear, or is it that final missing link between a Shagohod and a Metal
it
Gear?
needs to go. Untouchable. Unstoppable. The perfect deterrent.
The Cold War's days are numbered. Deterrence isn't only about America and Russia now.
You know what?
Excuse
You're
me.
absolutely right. While we've been wringing our hands, China, France, even India have surpassed us. There's a free-for-all nuclear arms race brewing just below the surface. The nuclear threat will only spread, which is exactly why we must deter it here and now. And the Peace Walker...
I mean, that's debatable ideology, but what I just said is also something that can be applied to all of Metal Gear ever.
Don't you see, Snake? We need nukes, controlled nukes, to have peace.
Lies!
Peace Walker will restore order. Order in the form of a new Cold War. But if the world is to understand the genius of our plan, we must launch.
We must launch!
Snake!
Stop them, Snake! Don't let him get away!
Whoosh! Now I gotta fight the boss. Kinda. There should be a giant field of robot white flowers. Peace Walker. You might want to start shooting it, boss.
What? What did I do?
Self-defense system online. Self-defense system online.
What?
Snake, the pod's outfitted with a self-defense module. Upon detecting attack, it aborts its command and enters small target suppression mode.
Oh, fuck.
Peace Walker's highest priority target is you. Here it comes.
You ready for this?
Self-defense system online. Function as follows.
That's the other thing I'm noticing is, man, these bosses look really hard. And this game was built for co-op in mind, right? Like PSP-wise, like ad hoc and all that. It's so exciting, I don't know what's gonna happen next. Holy shit. Oh, he did it. And Big Boss is the man that he's able to take down these gigantic fucking things by himself all the goddamn time. What?
Self-defense system online. Reinitializing function as optimized. Lock. Engaged. Flame.
What is happening? Is it just freaking the fuck out? Like a phase 2 or something? Or is it just some crazy ass cutscene? Shit. Fuck, man. Peace Walker. Oh, is it her horse? Fuck yeah! A horse is a horse, of course, of Metal Gear.
There it is. It's still in range.
Peace Walker's estimated top speed on level terrain is 25 miles an hour.
Come on, I bet you can do at least 30.
Paz is on board the Hind too.
I noticed that.
She's our buddy. We have to protect her. Snake, don't let Peace Walker get away.
The day is dawning. Go! Yeah.
Yeah, you have to mash triangle to save the world. No way, son. No way. Come, Buttercup. Quickly.
Snake, you're entering the woods. Watch out. Peace Walker's getting away.
Do it!
Go as fast as you can.
Approaching the border.
See you around, big boss.
Holy, look at that. Snake, that's the border up ahead.
Shit!
Hang in there.
Oh, you're fucked. Come on, boss, you can do it. Come on! Shit. Shitting, damn it. Oh, that horse ain't doing too good.
Snake.
My dog is now snoring.
Peace Walker's gone. They've got Paz, too.
Yeah, but
Why, Kaz? What would Coleman want with Paz?
Paz was with the professor, i.e. the KGB. Once Coleman discovered that, he figured out what was really going on between Paz and Galvez.
He's trying to figure out how the KGB plan to stop Peace Walker. And he thinks he can get the info from Paz.
That's crazy. Paz won't know anything.
Oh, probably doesn't buy that.
You think Galvez has already been killed? By grabbing Paz, Coleman's saying,
Stay out of this, or lose your client.
Damn it! I can't believe we didn't realize what was going on before we lost contact with Paz.
Don't have time for that, Kaz.
Snake.
Paz needs our help.
Right. This isn't about money anymore. You better move. We know where they're headed.
Yeah.
You can thank Amanda.
Take the gondola west along the river. When you reach the northern bank, you are in Nicaragua. I've arranged for a guide to get you close.
Sweet.
Snake.
Chico.
Sorry about the horse. He sure was pretty.
Yeah. Especially that part where you shot it in the face and you have to press square. Oh my god, please make them press square.
I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time.
Boss.
There is nothing more
So-
all that's
I kind of don't appreciate that it keeps calling back to this scene. Like, this is the one anchoring scene to this, and the more they keep coming back to this,
and one must live. No victory, no
you're starting to rob
The survivor will carry on the
the
fight.
power that scene has, you know?
The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. Kill me.
Sorry, I could feel a sneeze coming on, so I was like, uh-oh.
There's only room for one
What the
boss.
fuck? The fuck?
and one snake.
What is this? Oh, they did do it. What? Why did it happen twice?
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the U.S. government.
Yeah.
But then something happened that no one could have predicted. Colonel Volgan fired an American-made nuclear warhead at Sokolov's research facility. So the operation itself was greatly expanded and revised. The authorities in Washington knew that in order to prove their innocence, they'd have to get rid of the boss. And that one of their own would have to do the job. The boss wouldn't be allowed to come.
Yeah, this is the end of MGS3.
To kill herself. Her life would be ended by her most beloved disciple. That was the way that the government wanted it.
I don't know about most beloved disciple.
The taint of disgrace will follow her to her grave.
I don't feel like there was enough evidence in MGS3 to really prove that necessarily. She trusted him, sure, but most beloved, I don't know about that.
And in Russia, as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe, she will go down in official history
as a war criminal.
That was her final mission.
Yeah. I already played that game. Like 2 weeks ago. Jesus.
She will never know what she did. No one will ever learn the truth.
Nope.
Her story, her debriefing, will endure only in your heart. Everything she did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor for her native land. She was a real hero. She was a true patriot.
Something's not right. Key card doesn't.
What's not right, Snake?
Gonna need some help.
The help of the box.
This is Snake. Can you hear me?
This is Miller. Loud and clear.
Got him, not an itch.
Good. There's an airfield on the other side of the building, on the northwestern shore of the lake. That's where they'll conduct the launch. There's a communications tower in front of you. I'm betting they'll control Peace Walker from there.
Cuz they're targeting Mother Base. Don't you think you should evacuate?
Nah. Everybody here believes in you, boss.
Alright, fine, man. I've kind of gotten attached to the place myself. What about Amanda and her people?
They've been taken to safety. We can't involve them in this any further.
Good. They've got their own cause to fight for.
And Snake. Don't forget the bad guys have got Paz.
I won't.
So Paz is still just a client at this point, right? It's kind of weird how she kind of sits in this... Maybe there's more in-game, but like she kind of almost seems like a plot device to nothing so far.
Snake.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Where are you?
I am not sure. I don't recognize it.
What about Coldman?
He just left for the control tower. Said something about entering the final data.
Shit.
What is the matter?
You said data. That's the secret word.
Guys.
Snake, you okay? All MSFs ready to move out. They're headed your way on the double.
Are you serious?
There's a skeleton crew manning the base.
Cool.
Everyone else is en route to the base in Nicaragua.
You might as well, for just in case you get blown the fuck up.
Not sure why, but this place is crawling with Russian troops. Gonna have to force my way through.
What the hell's going on?
Damn
quick as you can. You're almost there, Snake. Stay steady.
Snake,
I'm coming, Buzz.
do not worry about me. I am an angel of peace. I will be watching over you.
It's a really presumptuous thing to say about yourself.
Here goes nothing.
Fuck you, Pause. I'm an angel of peace. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, look at him go! Big Boss is so cool. He should just CQC his way through everything and make that guy, like, glitch out of his hand but still get punched in the face. This part sort of reminds me of infiltrating the base in MGS3. This is a weird part to put this song. Oh shit!
When heavens divide, I will see the choices within my hands. How can we ever
Is this this game's Snake Eater? I wish I had a lighter on me. I just like fucking... Oh shit. This is silly. Heavens Divide. I kinda like it. It's a little slower, a bit more campy, but I like it. I dig it.
Big Boss, you made it. Too late, though.
How is
The
this guy
Boss
just
has already
3 steps ahead of me all the damn time?
That's right. Peace Walker is designed for deterrence, nothing more. She is incapable of initiating a nuclear attack on her own.
Okay.
She will only awaken and attack when it's time to retaliate. Peace Walker is a weapon of peace, after all. First, we'll enter data for an imaginary Soviet nuclear strike on the U.S. homeland. After assessing the data as a threat, Peace Walker will automatically enter retaliation mode, selecting the optimal target from a predefined list. For this scenario, we have reverse engineered the false data so that she'll inevitably end up choosing the Caribbean Sea as her target.
Oh, fuck.
You're really gonna do it, aren't you? Know this. Peace Walker's retaliation will be the first and last of the Cold War. It is the only way we will ever come close to achieving true peace. All that is left is to enter the code.
No! Stand down, Big Boss.
Oh, it's that guy.
You're late,
Professor.
Of course it's him.
Yes, well, taking over the base took longer than expected. But I brought the technology. You provided the money and land. Center alone could never have accomplished so much in so little time.
Zadornov, you backstabbing son of a...
Backstabbing? Correct me if I'm wrong, but were we not enemies all along? Do you really think my comrades were working for the company? Do you truly think we'd faithfully serve a pack of depraved capitalist dogs?
What are you going to do?
Launch a nuke. Target Cuba.
Have you lost your mind? What would you possibly gain?
We won't be the ones launching it. You, the Americans, will attack our ally, Cuba.
What?
Think, Coldman. We're on an American base, eagerly endorsed and supplied by a pro-American regime. What's the international community to think? The world will burn with anti-American sentiment. Communism will spread across Latin America unchecked. Let the age of deterrence be undone by the deterrent itself.
That's actually something I was sort of surprised they didn't do.
Us, come here.
Like cannibalize Cuba or something like that for that kind of shit.
Professor Gomez.
I am Vladimir Zadornov, and Vladimir means
Zadornov.
Peace. Now, do as you're told, us.
Don't do it!
Remember what they did to you at their base on the coast. For what Coldman's done, he deserves nothing less than death.
Oh.
Pause. I'm sorry.
Truly a child of peace.
No! Wait!
Only fitting.
He's not dead.
Should be delivered by a dead hand.
You missed on purpose.
Your part in this isn't done. I need you to enter the code. Doctor, the target is now Cuba. Please make the necessary modifications. And don't even think of resisting. I'll crush you, but only after I crush your beloved first.
No.
That's what I was. That's what I was curious about. Was just like, was she in on it? And it appears not so far.
Good.
Very easily swayed, though.
As for you, big boss, I've been watching you all along. You've performed beyond even my highest expectations. A true comandante.
What are you talking about?
Why do you think I summoned you to Costa Rica? Had you make contact with the Sandinistas? A true intelligence operative never gets his hands dirty. Need a revolution? Manipulate the locals into doing it for you.
You mean Amanda and the Sandinistas?
You've done well. You took a ragtag band of guerrillas, children, and shaped them into a full-fledged, formidable army. And now, you'll truly become our century's most complete human being.
Che Guevara?
None other. A hero who, gunned down by the CIA, becomes a legendary icon. The Sandinistas will rise up in revenge, overthrowing the pro-American regime and wresting Nicaragua from U.S. hands. And the nuclear strike on Cuba naturally will be the last straw.
Huh.
Mammal data entry is complete.
Dead at age 39, just like El Che. Ironic, isn't it? In the end, a legend is merely fiction. You'll die as the boss did, and become as did she, an eternal fraud.
Do it! Fuck yeah!
Freeze!
Dare point your gun at a comrade?
We will not be pawns of the KGB. We will win our own victory!
Woo!
Hasta la victoria siempre!
Amanda! We're home! Look! We're back in Nika! We did it, Amanda! I mean... Comandante!
Boss, you hurt?
I'm fine.
Big boss.
Big boss!
Big boss!
Big boss!
Big
Big boss!
boss!
Big
Big
boss!
boss!
Big
Big
boss!
boss!
Big boss! Big boss! Big boss! Big boss! Big boss! Big boss!
You're a regular Joan of Arc.
Nonsense. You're the hero here.
You saved my life. You're the heroes here.
I never figured you for a softie, Snake.
Thanks. It's good to see you.
Paz can stay with us until she's back on her feet.
And the professor?
We'll find him a nice, comfy cell. Coldman's lost a lot of blood. He may not make it.
Where's Amanda?
Back with her compas. She'll catch up later. How about you, Snake?
I'm not done yet.
The AI.
I have to finish this. That boss is a fake. I'm gonna bury it.
We'll save the champagne until you get back. May as well celebrate peace while it lasts.
So we're into the last hour here.
I didn't bring her back to life because I was forced to. I wanted to know how she really felt. How it really ended.
The boss is dead.
No, she's alive.
Some truths are better left buried.
You don't mean that. Be honest. You want to know too, don't you? Whether what you saw and heard at the end was the truth. She'll tell us. I know she will. Thank you for stopping them. And I'm sorry. I can't imagine how it hurt.
I'll live. I'm used to shock therapy.
You are? Well, it's very kind of you to say.
Is it?
Let's go meet her, shall we? Get in, boss.
Nah.
Don't pick up a gun unless you know how to use it. Aiming a weapon alone doesn't make it a deterrent.
I mean, that
You're
is...
the angel of peace. Leave the guns to us. That was our agreement, remember? The army's leaving Costa Rica now. The mission is complete. Paz?
Thank you.
Dude.
What's that noise? What'd he do?
I should have killed you when I had the chance. Norred's nightmare is about to begin.
What?
Peace Walker determines retaliation targets based on enemy nuclear strike data. That data can be sent to third parties as well.
We got big problems, Snake. Coldman's activated the nuclear launch switch.
What? And the target's Cuba.
Yeah, but that's not it. This son of a bitch has screwed us all over.
When Peace Walker was activated, it started transmitting the false data sent to NORAD. It's using a spread spectrum NLF signal. It can't be blacked out, even by EMP.
There's no way to tell the difference between false data and the real thing on a radar
Excuse me.
screen. NORAD will have no idea it's all a ruse generated by Peace Walker. They'll think it's a real Soviet attack.
Oh.
They'll pass on the data to the National Military Command Center.
And Washington will have to choose whether or not to retaliate.
This could get ugly. Unless we stop it, we're looking at a retaliatory chain reaction.
No. No need to panic. The nightmare will end soon enough.
What do you mean?
Coldman's aim is for the bureaucrats in Washington to see the importance of a machine like Peace Walker. He's trying to prove that humans don't possess the will to launch nukes.
Everything will be fine. They'll never retaliate. They're only human.
Kaz, where's the president?
Last I heard, he was in the middle of SALT II negotiations in Vladivostok.
With the president gone, nuclear launch authority passes to the next person in the chain of succession.
The vice president's gone too. So after him comes the speaker.
Speaker of the House.
Vice president. Not one among them has the courage to push the button. No one willing to enter history as the great destroyer. In the end, it's not their lives that people value most. It's their reputations.
The bureaucrats in Washington may not be able to retaliate. Peace Walker, on the other hand. She's loyal to the mission above all. And she's well aware that guaranteed retaliation is essential for nuclear deterrence to work.
Peace Walker is the perfect deterrent. Cuba would not have been my choice of target. But you can't make peace without breaking a few eggs. Now that Peace Walker has the false data, retaliation is inevitable.
Are you insane? You think it'll end there? You're about to unleash all-out nuclear war.
Somebody find out what's going on at NORAD.
Mammal's got a connection to NORAD. We could monitor it with the right equipment.
I've got you covered.
Do it, Hal.
NORAD on the line.
Sir, we're tracking unidentified targets. Current apogee 20 degrees.
Estimated time of re-entry is 2250 Zulu.
Have you contacted the president?
Coverall is not responding. Warning system checks out. No corresponding natural signatures. Data is assessed as reliable.
Cut the data transmission. We can't say for sure Washington isn't going to retaliate.
The only one who knows the abort code is me. I die, and no one can turn it off. Even if they do strike back, I'll already be dead. I can only pray that my theory, my peace, is proven right.
This guy's a douchebag. This was supposed to be MGS-5.
Go to DEFCON 3. Get Zach on the phone.
This is Crystal Palace. Stand by for an emergency meeting.
They're at DEFCON 3.
The false data and the nukes are both coming from the same source. We have to stop Peace Walker.
The only way is to destroy her. She's entered launch mode. Ready for judgment. The target is Cuba.
Snake, don't let it launch the nuke.
Huh. Part of me is like actually kind of really relieved that they didn't maybe like end with this game, because I'm now starting to understand like the much to be desired type feelings from this game.
It's calculating ballistic trajectory. Once that's finished, it's all over. Snake, you've got to destroy the platform. You've got to stop Peace Walker before she gets...
Like, I'm not even saying it seems like a bad game. I do actually want to play this at some point, but, huh. I don't know. I don't know. Holy crap, do you have less than a minute to fight this fucking thing? Oh, I wish I could, like, edit in, like, me firing guns at it too, like a light gun or something, just play that fucking Metal Gear iPad game that was all of MGS4, but a fucking light gun shooter on an iPad. That game's been deleted, by the way. Has anyone seen that? It's fucking weird. Hey, guess what? I'm not I'm not left-handed either. Chill out, dude.
It stopped moving. Snake, you did it. You stopped the launch.
Huey, how's NORAD?
Not good.
BMUS continues to track the targets on radar. The SP satellite status is green. Still assessing as reliable.
Chairman of the Joint Chiefs, a representative of the Secretary of Defense and
Wait,
Congress
what?
have arrived at NMCC.
You've only damaged the drive system. The data uplink's still intact.
We've got 1,500 Soviet ICBMs crossing the North Pole. Target region is confirmed as the west coast of the United States.
Go to DEFCON 2. Prepare to launch ICBMs.
How do I make it stop?
Peace Walker is a fully autonomous system. Unlike the other machines you fought, its command authorities are all located inside its cerebrum, the mammal pod.
We've got to stop the mammal pod. I don't have the abort code either. Coldman was the only one.
Snake, destroy the AI inside the mammal pod.
The inner barrier protecting the mammal pod is designed to be as strong as a bomb shelter.
What's it gonna take to get through?
I guess an atomic bomb will do it.
You trying to be funny?
No, I'm telling you, that armor was designed to withstand a nuclear war.
We can't get through to the president. The decision is on us.
You can't be serious. There's no way I'm gonna wipe out the human race.
This is the president's call.
There's no time for that. We need a decision now.
Huey, call NORAD. We have to tell them the nukes aren't real.
I'll give it a shot.
Do it!
Forget the order of succession. If we're all going to hell, let's take those bastards with us.
We have 12 minutes to impact, sir.
May God have mercy on our souls.
I definitely don't want that fucking job.
Coldman guessed wrong. They're gonna go through with it!
The platform sustained a lot of external damage. All we need is some pressure.
Pressure?
Sink it in the lake. With that much water pressure, even the tiniest crack should be enough to flood the innards. The AI pod is a mass of highly sensitive electronics. Short the contacts and the signal will stop.
How much does that thing weigh?
500 tons.
It's hopeless. We can't move that thing.
Get NORAD on the phone.
Incoming MIRV warheads have separated.
Estimated time to impact now, 11 minutes.
Sir, we've got a call.
The president?
No, sir.
Then who?
He,
Spit it out!
He claims to be Big Boss. Big Boss? Patch him through.
Yeah!
Mr. Chairman, I'll get straight to the point. Cancel the retaliatory strike now.
What?
The radar blips you're seeing are all fakes. No one's launched any nukes.
How do you know?
The launch data is fake, part of an experiment that leaked. You weren't supposed to receive it. Your radar is showing missiles that don't exist.
If you're lying, then we've got 10 minutes till we're toast. We have to retaliate or more Americans die.
The experiment was planned and executed by the CIA station chief in Central America.
Then put him on!
He's dead. I can give you his name, though.
We need more than the authentication code you gave the switchboard. We need proof you're actually Big Boss. Do you have any?
All right. If you know the name Big Boss, then maybe you were there at the ceremony when I received the title from President Johnson.
Indeed I was.
We don't have time for this bullshit!
Hold it! Let's hear him out. You were saying?
At the ceremony, the DCI tried to shake my hand. I refused. What happened in that room is classified, top secret. Only a handful of people would know.
He's making it up. Don't listen to it.
How would he make that up?
Why did you refuse to shake his hand?
Because I knew where my loyalty belonged.
Everybody, listen to me. Those Soviet missiles are fakes.
What? You're actually going to believe him?
He's right. This is some sort of commie trick.
No, it's the real Big Boss. Trust me.
How can you know for sure?
Because I was the Army Chief of Staff back then, and I was standing right next to the DCI.
I mean, if he's the Speaker of the House, if I remember correctly, he's third in line for the presidency anyway. What he says goes. Fuck you.
You saved us all, Big Boss. We'll stand down the alert.
Thank you.
When we meet again, I hope you'll shake my hand.
Maybe.
What are you doing?
Sorry, Chairman.
Shit.
We are not standing down.
Damn it! Those worthless sacks of...
That motherfucker.
Jack.
It's opening.
What?
She's calling to you.
Destroy the mammal pod and the data will stop flowing.
Please, stop her.
I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time. Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today. I didn't raise you and shape you into the man you are today, just so we could face each other in battle. A soldier's skills
Interesting.
are meant to be learned.
Very interesting.
So then, what is an enemy? Is there such thing as an absolute timeless enemy? There is no such thing, and never has been. And the reason is that our enemies are human beings like us. They can only be our enemies in relative terms. The world must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited with my family. I may no longer be able to bear children, but I still have a family. A quick brown fox takes over the lazy dog. Is my life. And my child. Kill me now.
Oh, are you just removing each one individually? That seems time consuming. What is with the butterflies? I don't remember that being in, Oh, she's saying the same things as, the GW AI. I need scissors. It's about 3. It's close enough.
Valid data regions. 0. Exit all done.
It stopped.
The data uplink's bypassing the mammal pod.
What?
Put down the gun! Come to your senses, man! The fate of the world, the fate of the Earth is at stake here!
Why? I don't understand. Answer me! Tell me why! Answer me!
6 minutes remaining.
Huh.
Authority rests with me now. I'm ordering a retaliation.
No, don't! It's the end of us all!
Who gives a damn? I'm not gonna sit here and die like a dog! If the Russians are gonna kill my family, destroy my country, I'm taking them with me!
You see now, Chairman. Deterrence is just a fool's dream. Why? Why won't it stop?
Sometimes the body continues to live even after the brain is damaged. The boss AI isn't doing this. I think it's something rather more primitive.
Reptile has taken up Mammal's dying wish.
This is weird.
Stop it. Don't just sit there. Stop it!
You have to fight it again? It's so weird. Chico, get over here so I can give you a smoke and punch you in the head.
Has been proven. Do you hear it, Snake? Do you hear the boss's song?
How did he know the boss? That's the thing I'm curious to know.
Didn't you? When you went to space, that there's beauty outside of battle.
Oh, right. I forgot she went to space. Oh, God.
I understand. In the end, it was you who put down your gun. And chose instead to sing.
This...
They can all hear you. I know they can.
No, they can't.
And your will shall surely live on.
This is really silly.
That's what you wanted. So much that you gave up everything you had. But you couldn't achieve it. Isn't that right? And still, all you can do is sing.
She never sang.
There's no peace to be found anywhere.
This game is silly.
And so, we can only keep on hoping.
Oh, he chucked the bandana.
Hoping for the illusion we call peace.
Okay. Cut to credits? Okay. So... how do I don't know. Peace Walker has some interesting ideas, and I really wasn't kidding about wanting to actually go to it at some point, but... I don't know, it does some things to the boss that I think were not only unnecessary, in some cases detract. And at one point he said he wanted to make a game that was purely about the boss. And I think he's since dropped that, which I think is a good idea, because ultimately I think that'll do nothing but harm that even further. Sing a song. Please don't yank this video just because this part's in here. Sing a song. Anyway. Okay, this is... I'm gonna mute this for a minute because this shit's gonna flag the fuck out of this. I mean... yeah. That being said, production values wise, that game looked fucking awesome for a goddamn PSP game. I fucking wish I owned a PSP back then. So playing that would have been great. Project Ido? What was that? What was that?
Snake, you still here? Come on. Let's go back.
I'm not going back.
Huh?
I'm done.
Snake, you don't mean...
I'm done looking for the truth.
What are you saying, Snake?
I was wrong.
Come on, boss. Everybody's waiting for you.
She betrayed me, Kaz.
She what?
In the end, she put down her gun. And when she did, she rejected her entire life up to that point, including me.
What do you mean?
In giving up her life, she abandoned everything she was as a soldier.
And you consider that betrayal?
I won't make the same choice as her. My future is going to be different.
then.
Yeah, that's right. From now on, call me Big Boss.
Snake, I'm proud to announce that preparations for Metal Gear Zeke are complete. We can activate it any time.
Got it. Thanks, Huey.
No need to thank me. At least now I can finally say I helped you with something.
Oh yeah, this is endgame content.
Get to the point, guys.
We recovered the nuclear warhead that was loaded onto Peace Walker from the bottom of Lago Kosi Bulkhead.
Yeah, because this is where he's starting to build his own FOB.
Relatively stable. If we just left it there, it would contaminate the lake or fall into the hands of terrorists.
Creating another crisis.
Right. So while the White House is figuring out how to cover its ass, I thought we'd take some precautions.
What did you have in mind?
Load it onto Zeke.
What?
What else would we do with it? Zeke is our deterrent. To protect ourselves from nuclear attack, we need a nuclear weapon ourselves. Of course, if you're not on board, we could always dispose of it. But it won't be easy getting another nuke. This is a golden opportunity.
Wait, it was Miller's idea all along?
Load it onto some fishing boat and leave it out in the middle of the ocean. No one would ever know it's there. But if you want to get rid of it, boss, we'll get rid of it.
No, don't. As long as there are nukes out there, we need one ourselves if we're going to be a world power.
I knew you'd see it that way, boss. So as long as we stand apart from nations, we need something to put us on equal footing. In a way, MSF is a country itself. And we just became the world's 7th nuclear...
Outer heaven!
Nuclear power.
Snake, Zadornov has disappeared from his cell.
What? You're kidding, right?
What?
You got a new mission. Find Zadornov.
Yeah, so this is like late game...
Big Boss!
Crazy stuff. This like long after the game is technically over. Fuck you.
My work is done. What are you talking about?
V for victory. Rocket, peace.
That was silly.
Kaz, I found Zadornov. I had to kill him.
Huh. So much for our fugitive.
Something's not right here. I'm thinking he had a friend.
Someone inside MSF. Huh?
What's going on?
It's Zeke. It's moving.
What?
There's somebody inside. I can see them.
Oh, crap.
Snake, get up here. Pronto.
That's not good. I don't know how many more times I can say that. That's definitely not great. Shit!
Took you long enough, big boss.
Hi.
Boss. Get down from there before you hurt somebody.
Maybe I want to hurt somebody.
What's going on? She's not herself.
Maybe I just want to
Oh, I
sing.
am myself, all right.
Sing a song.
My true self.
Why are you in your underwear? Why is she in her underwear?
Shut that thing down.
I can't. The controls aren't responding.
Then how's it moving?
I made some modifications. This machine was meant to have a human pilot.
Modifications? Paz, what are you...
Never thought I'd be into machines, huh?
Then Zadornov's escape was a diversion.
Paz, what are you doing?
I'm taking it back.
Taking it back? Where?
To our leaders. To Cypher.
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 This weapon is Cypher's creation.
Pause. Get down from there.
Do not call me that. I am Pacifica Ocean.
Pacifica Ocean? She's part of, the Philosophers?
Cypher gave them all to me. My entire life has but one purpose. To carry out Cypher's plan. The nasty tobacco. The angel of peace crap. The whole teen with a dream routine. I am through with all of it.
Pause. You can't.
I told you not to call me that. It makes me want to puke. Everything is going exactly as planned. Now the
Real Peace Walker project is finally about to reach its goal.
The real project.
Once upon a time, there were two young men who idolized a hero called the Boss. One day, they suddenly lost the point of origin. This Cypher, that was like a mother to them. Unable to come to terms with their sorrow, they each decided to carry on the will of their hero. But they could not agree on what that meant. In the end, they became bitter enemies, and the Zero from which they both started was split into two. And you have been on the wrong path ever since. There is no happily ever after waiting for you in the end, unless you obey the will of Cypher. Where does an army without borders call home? A state without borders, of course. A world without borders.
A world without borders.
The Cold War order is about to collapse. The age of electronic intelligence is about to begin. The NSA, CSS, NRO, DIA, etc., etc. The intelligence community that is long bickered amongst itself will be united in a world governed by electrons. Cypher will gather all information,
Oh,
watching
shit.
over the world and guiding the will of its people, all while they remain blissfully unaware. There will be no one to oppose them.
It all ties together!
Until the new order is in place, you and your army will be the force that protects it. You will be Cypher's deterrent, pulling the wool over the eyes of the old order with your charisma and military prowess. Accept our offer, and we will allow you to retain control of MSF and Zeke.
That's an offer.
The Boss threw down her gun, and with it, her life's calling. You, her disciple, have never been able to do that. You are too afraid to let go.
I was made to fight. I am a gun.
Is that so? Then what do you call this? Is it a gun too? You are a lousy liar. Admit it. This thing is a monstrosity. A product of your own fear. But not Cypher.
I mean, kinda.
Cypher's going to control.
That's also kind of the point of Metal Gear to begin with, but,
That's right.
you know.
Not deter, control. It is the ultimate approach to the illusion of peace.
Control power. You're gonna be disappointed.
Then we are done. Thank you for playing. Better luck next time. The ultimate
Is rescinded. And now the ultimatum. Zeke is already in nuclear strike mode.
What?
I'm taking the weapon you built and using it to launch a nuclear strike on the east coast of the United States.
You're insane.
Fuck.
But wait, here is your consolation prize. We are about to show the world just how dangerous a gang of outlaws, an army without borders can be. You and your men will become pariahs, and you will be wiped off the face of the earth. Rather than heroes, you will be seen as a well-armed extremist cult prone to indiscriminate outbursts of nuclear aggression.
You will give rise to a new world order, an age of deterrence defined by a fear of extremist cult influence.
Interesting.
Do you like the picture I am painting? Big Boss.
When all is said and done, peace is nothing but a fantasy. A game is a game. You either win or you lose. All you can do is fight. Stop me if you can. The peace sign is the V of victory. Say, peace.
Is that why she's in her underwear? Because of the water in the thing? So weird.
She's gonna launch a nuke. Snake, we've got to stop her. Whatever it takes. Awaiting your orders.
fuck. This is weird. Oh, Japan. Except the way weirder part is, he didn't even change anything with this. This is actually the song that plays during this goddamn thing. Oh my god. It's so weird. So weird. Oh my god. The peace sign is V for victory. Oh lord. How did he do that, by the way? So fucking weird. This is all I can do at this point. How else am I supposed to react to this? Does anyone else find, like, damage numbers on things when you don't know what the total health of the boss is, like, completely useless? I don't know. It's just something I constantly think about. It's just like how pointless just random numbers flying on the screen is.
Zeke is out of my control. This is where it ends. Listen to me, Big Boss. As long as your army is needed, the world will never know true peace. The peace you will know will be fleeting, elusive. They will use you, disgrace you, and then finally discard you like they would a cancer to society. This is the path you have chosen.
And now you're dead. Boom! Oh, God.
Pause.
How's it going? How's Zeke look?
The attitude control AI.
Oh, is that Strangelove?
So it should be able to walk.
Really? Oh, that's good.
Beyond that, it's up to the creator. Stop! Don't come any closer, Doctor.
There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Do you despise me?
Doctor, are you asking me out?
No.
I could. Depends. Is it working?
Pity. Because I've just had my heart broken by someone else.
What?
I only like those who can stand on their own. If you fancy me, then come walk with me. Who knows what miracles might happen. Love is blind after all. Take your time. I'll be waiting.
Interesting. Okay. That part's pretty good. inspire him to figure out how to walk or something. His name was Huey? I feel like I need to remember that name. There weren't a ton of characters in this, but that's fine. Snake! Loading screen. He should keep that forever.
That name Paz mentioned at the end, Cipher, it's a code. It means empty. It also means...
Zero.
A world of electronic intelligence, built on codes. And at the center of it all, a zero.
Kaz.
Look, boss. I owe you an apology. Hear me out, okay?
Sure.
I, knew Paz and the Professor. I knew who they really were all along.
What?
Kaz.
I used them.
I suppose you were the one that brought them to Columbia in the first place, huh?
Guilty as charged.
What?
Paz wasn't just CIA, you know. She was working for the KGB, too. And for this Cipher group. In other words, she was a triple agent.
You knew all of this?
Wait, let me finish. Listen. MSF never would have gotten this big if it weren't for them. This mercenary business we built. Someday it's gonna be a new drive.
He kind of looks like Travis Touchdown.
Economy.
Is that your goal all along?
The Cold War is not gonna last forever. Sooner or later, it's going to give way to an era of regional conflicts and terrorism. A paradigm shift from counter-communism to counter-terrorism. In the new age, armies won't be tied to states, and war will become a business. We'll be a valuable commodity. There'll be clients all over the world who need our services. MSF is only the beginning. What we're creating here is a revolution in itself. Am I right?
Kaz. It's not going to be that easy.
What do you mean?
This whole Peace Walker thing has left our mark on the history of the Old Order. We've put ourselves on the radar of intelligence agencies and governments east and west. The whole world probably knows about us now.
Hi, dog.
Including that Cipher outfit.
We've let ourselves interfere with the times, with the Cold War system of deterrence. We're an army without a flag. We weren't supposed to take sides in international affairs, but we did.
I see your point. So what happens to us now?
We'll be hunted.
Not everybody's gonna be happy with us, huh?
You're damn right. We upset the global military balance of power.
And these people would rather our army without borders not exist at all?
Probably.
Talking real soon. There's no turning back now. We're a wrench in the old system of deterrence. As long as the times refuse to change, we're gonna make a hell of a racket.
Then who are we gonna fight?
The establishment. Anybody who tries to restore the old balance wants to snuff us out of existence.
Which establishment?
It won't be a particular country or ideology that hunts us.
Who then?
We are going to be fighting the biggest beast of all. The Times.
The Times. Yep.
10 years ago, the Times rejected the boss and killed her. And now, we're the ones being tested. Will the Times erase us? Or work with us? It's gonna be a lonely battle. No good or evil. No winners or losers. Business will have to wait. The question we have to ask ourselves now is, can we survive long enough to see the 21st century?
You can.
I'm with you, boss. We'll see how
Well,
it
sort
turns
of.
out together.
The hunt is on, Kaz. and the whole world's on our tail. Assemble the men.
It's pretty good. So that puts him a bit more in the mindset of, oh, yep. Framework for the Assault 2. Nobel Peace Prize. Okay. Dock in orbit. Yeah, that's awesome. It's great. Oh, in 1980, he has his son named Hal. Cool. '95, he triggers the Outer Heaven uprising. By an unknown assailant. Whew. That's nuts. And then the credits again, because this is like between the first credits and this credits, it's like an additional like 10 hours, I think, or no, not 10 hours, like another like 3, 4, depending on what you were doing earlier. So yeah, that's Peace Walker. I've already kind of summarized my thoughts about it. That actual final boss ending was very Japan. Other than that, I kind of liked that final framework there. Other than that, my thoughts on Peace Walker still just kind of stand as what I said earlier. So, and I've got just enough time. I think I got time for one more thing before I call it for a day. Well, anyway, thanks for sitting through this enormously long video with me. See y'all next time.